Hi friends, Island Homesteader here, coming to you from Hatteras Island, North Carolina. We're just, so far anyway, if the models all stay true, we are out of the cone pretty much for Hurricane Florence making a landfall here, but it's too far away to tell for sure, and it would only take a degree or two in latitude change for it to come right here and make a direct landfall on us. Dare County has issued a mandatory evacuation today, Monday, September 10th, at noon today for Hatteras Island. A mandatory evacuation of all residents and non-residents. However, I'm sure a majority of the residents will choose not to evacuate. Like I said, at this time, if the forecast holds true and the track holds true, we're looking at probably tropical storm force winds at the max. Probably some rain and probably some ocean surge. Probably be the worst of our effects. Like I said, however, that could change last minute. Who knows? That's the chance we take when we decide to stay. I don't really have a choice. I'm essential personnel with the county since I'm an EMT, and they would have to make that choice for me whether I could leave or not. So basically, we will hunker down, shelter in place, which is kind of what this video is about today, because I've been out here doing storm prep. I start work tomorrow, and then I don't know when I'll be off again. It's liable to be several days, depending on how fast the storm gets here and what happens. So I've been out doing storm preps, and this was one of them. The bees have also decided to ignore the evacuation order and have decided to shelter in place. This is a high lot. There really is no risk of flooding here, as I've had in the past with sound tide flooding my hives. That is not a risk here, unless it was just a really terribly bad storm that just completely flooded the whole island. This is a high hill without a problem here. So this is how I've decided to let the bees spend the storm. Each one of these hives, well, most of the hives anyway, have 4 cinder blocks underneath of them as a base. 4 cinder blocks underneath each one, and then they're strapped down through the cinder blocks over the top of the hive, and then each hive also has 2 cinder blocks on top. So 4 cinder blocks for a base, ratchet strap through the cinder blocks over the hive, and then 2 cinder blocks on top. So basically there's 6 cinder blocks. That one just has some bricks because I had the bricks sitting there already. Basically there's 6 cinder blocks holding each hive down, and I think that's just about as good as I can expect it to be. I do need to move one hive over here tonight after dark that I do have in a flood prone area where they've been before and flooded. But that'll be moved tonight after dark. So these are the new hives I started this year. They just really haven't ever taken off very well. They're still just in a single brood box. I was hoping to add a second one and start really heavy feeding them. We don't really have much of a fall flow. I haven't seen goldenrod or anything blooming yet. So I don't know if that's something we're going to have this year or not now, especially with this storm liable to mess our fall flow up. So, but anyway, there's 10 hives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 9 here. There's one more over there. Okay, sorry. Anyway, my phone overheated and stopped recording. This is where the bees are going to spend the storm, and I'll be here on the island as well, unless I'm evacuated last minute with my job. So you can pray for all of those in the path of the storm. I don't know that it's us yet, but it could be. So we would certainly all take your prayers and know that I am praying for those that that are in the path of it right now as well. All right, thank you guys for watching. I'll get back with you after the storm and let you know how we did. God bless.